It's the album that changed everything, Metallica's Black Album. In Cause and Effect, Metallica, author Chris Aiken takes you back to the lead-up, the release, and the shockwaves that followed. Relive the moment that divided fans, reshaped heavy metal, and turned commercial radio on its ear. With insider stories and personal memories from rock critic and radio personality Chris Aiken, this book is a backstage pass to one of rock's most iconic moments. Get your copy now at chrisaiken.net or on Amazon. Don't miss out on this epic journey through heavy metal history.
Welcome to Monday. How are
What
you,
is
Chris?
up? Good. What's happening, man?
Not much. Welcome to the Seth Williams Show. We got a big show planned for you today. We got Bloom Doggy, John Drake, coming up in a little bit.
That's right.
He's going to be talking to us some Browns football, getting into the football stadium deal that's going on.
Sure.
And of course, we got to talk about the LeBron thing since he is a LeBron fan. If you didn't see that video, we'll have to pull that up and play that for you because that's something.
That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. We'll also talk to Greg Mack from 95.5 The Fish. He went on his 4 quadrillion-mile bike ride from here to Cincinnati. And then now he's got a new thing that he's working on, a new Twitch channel or something like that. So we're going to talk to him about that and see what's going on with him.
Great.
So big show today, big show.
Yes.
I haven't decided, though, who I think is screwing me more.
Okay.
The left or Apple.
Okay.
I mean, God knows every decision that the left makes is hysterically bad, except for the ones that now Kamala Harris decides that she's going to lay out there, which were, by the way, Trump's ideas.
Yeah,
so now she is right. The only thing she hasn't said yet is we're going to make America great again. But we'll talk about that a little bit or later or whatever.
Right.
But I had to Apple screwing me just as bad, I think.
Okay.
So we had to get 3 phones because my phone you could no longer hear out of. I could only listen to calls on a speakerphone. And when I'm trying to do my job, and I use my phone a lot for work, it's very difficult to do on speakers. When I'm talking to senators and congressmen and stuff, and I'm standing in the middle of the public and I have it on speakerphone, it's a little bit awkward. My daughter's phone is about 5 years old, and she's never asked for a new phone, so she just needed one because it's just out of date. You can't use it anymore.
Sure.
And then my wife, her phone is old enough, and if we're going to get 2 phones, might as well get 3.
Right.
But Apple just screws the hell out of you. So we had to get 3 phones. We got 3 iPhone 15s, whatever they are.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
newest ones.
Okay.
And I got like the Pro.
Yeah. Okay. Your Pro Max or whatever. Yeah.
I didn't get the Max. I just get the Pro. So it's like a step below the Pro Max, but above
Okay.
the regular.
Sure.
And to walk out the door with the 3 phones. Now, we are all eligible for upgrades.
Okay.
And with trade-ins and everything else. Just to walk out the door. You want to venture?
How much it costs?
Yeah, don't go too excessive because it wasn't like $5,000 or anything like that.
No, but 3 phones?
3 phones, walk out the door, and again, eligible for upgrades and all that kind of stuff.
Did you have to change your plan or no?
No. In fact, my bill is going down.
Okay. So you financed the whole thing or you had to pay something? Is that what we're asking?
Well, I mean, we have to pay monthly on everything, obviously.
Okay.
So, but the bill that we were paying went from like $240 a month to like it's going to be about $200 a month. So we're actually saving $40 a month on our thing. But
so you want me to guess the total of that?
total, just to walk out the door with the 3 phones in hand. That's not even an activation fee because the activation fee will be on the next month's bill. So the next month's bill is going to be huge.
I'm going to guess $1,500, $500 a phone.
No, $500 total to walk out.
All right. Even that's a
Which
lot.
is a lot of money, dude.
A lot when you're going to be making payments for the next 2 years on it.
Right. For the next however many years that I'm stuck into this paying, $200-$300 a month. But $500 just to walk out the door of Verizon with these phones.
Mm-hmm.
Now the screwed up part is now they have you by the balls because I had a 12, my wife had a 12, my daughter had like a 10 or something.
Okay.
And so they screw the hell out of you though. Because we have all these chargers in the cars, we have all these chargers at home, and does it come with a charger? Well, it comes with the cord, a cord that's like 6 inches long, so it doesn't plug into anything that you want to actually get near. You have to stick it in the wall and walk away from it. But it doesn't come with the charging blocks.
Oh, good.
Plug into the wall. So now I'm just staring at this cord going, well, what the hell am I going to do with this?
Right.
And then they give you the spiel of, well, you can't buy a cord and you can't buy blocks at the gas station because that'll just fry your phone, which is a fucking lie because I've used these ones from the gas station all the time. But
me too.
Still, now I'm convinced that it's going to fry my brand new phone. And I don't want to do that. So now I paid, with a discount, $85 extra now on top of the $500 to walk out with just blocks to plug into the wall for 3 of us to be able to charge our phones.
You should take those back today.
Now,
Just buy the ones at the Walmart for $5. What are you doing?
so then I had to get cases for the phones, right?
Do not tell me that you bought cases at the Verizon store,
did not.
AT&T store. Come on.
No, I did not. But I went to Meijer and I bought cases. Now, Meijer, I
Okay.
thought it would have been okay to buy, cases. But again, I had to buy for 3 phones.
Right.
Walking
60
out
more
of-
bucks.
It was $65 to walk out the door at Meijer
Right.
with 3 cases. Then I get into my car and realize, okay, my car charger now doesn't work with these new phones because they have different ports, they have different everything, so you can't just plug it into the car charger that I have. So now I got to buy 2 car chargers to go along with the everything else that I bought. So I'm into it for like almost $1,000.
Right.
Just for
Before you make a phone call.
before I made a phone call, before my app's even downloaded on my new phone, I'm into it for $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't have $1,000. So there's credit cards that are like literally my wallet's on fire. I think it's in flames and smoking in the corner. And the first time I've ever had credit cards, now they're all destroyed.
Right.
I finally got my credit score to where I wanted it. Now I'll never be able to buy a car or anything else again in my life because of Apple products.
Yeah. Jesus, dude.
But they
I don't
just
think
screw the hell out of you.
I don't think your dad understands here. I'll put this up. He said those phones are 1,000 apiece, so 500 is a steal. He's not getting away with that there, Mr. Williams. He just had to make a down payment.
Right.
He's still got to pay, what, $200 a month for the next 3 years or 2 years or whatever.
And then on top of that, I got screwed somehow because I went to another Verizon before this to get an upgrade maybe a couple of years ago or whatever. And they said, oh, we got this great promotion. We're going to have this line. We're going to have that line. We don't have to pay. Blah, 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 blah. They gave me this whole spiel. And, of course, I'm stupid. I just wanted a new phone. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's great. I go to the store yesterday. It turns out that I'm paying on another phone. I never got the other phone. I have a line for the other phone, but I don't have that phone. But I have like 11 more payments on that phone before that's going to be paid off.
You're in the Bobby Bonilla plan. You know,
Like,
you remember Bobby Bonilla from the Mets?
Yes.
He still gets $1 million a year from the Mets. And it's been like 20 years since he was an active player.
So I have a phone with a line on it that I don't actually have a phone for.
That's good.
What I'm paying, and apparently I've been paying for 2 years on that phone, but I have another year to go on a phone that I've never used, never seen.
Right.
Well, I know it's better than the phone that they gave me.
That's hilarious.
So now I got to figure out how to get these. So now I have this brand new phone. I don't even have it upstairs. I don't even have it with me now because it has to be charging because I don't know what to do with it. I should get an Obama phone. Or a Harris phone. That'll be next.
Yeah, the Harris phone.
No, the only people getting Harris phones are the illegals because Mr. Walls likes to give free college and free homes and free everything to illegals. He called it, I forget what he called it, some sort of like it was like a neighborly plan or something like that he wants to be nice to all the illegals. Yeah. Gives them everything for free. So him. Maybe if I was illegal, this is what I'm going to do. Fuck it. I'm going to cross the border at some point in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to set up shop there for like a week in a tent, and then I'm going to walk back over the border illegally, and I'm going to get all kind of free stuff.
Why even leave? Just relinquish your citizenship. Just say, yeah, now I'm a citizen of Canada.
Do you realize that for a lot of years, because of some medical conditions that I had, mainly my foot was rotting off of my body, that I didn't have a driver's license, and I was not allowed to vote. Yet they're giving people that are illegal to this country driver's licenses and the ability to vote.
Well, you assume they want you to have national pride. They don't. They don't want you to even think about national anything.
I don't even have pride in my phone system now because Apple just dicked me. I mean, what's the point in changing the port on the phones? You knew how to
just what happened to you is the reason they changed the port. They're a company. They're in it to make money.
Okay, it's not making enough money to just give me the damn phone. It's $1,000. You got to screw me out of the charges too,
dude. Don't you know the answer to how much money is enough money? A little more than I have. That's always the answer. There's never a cap.
And I don't really, honestly, I don't blame corporations for making as much money as possible. I mean, we live in that kind of society. If we're smart enough to do it, you got the ability to do it, then go ahead and do it. I blame suckers like me for falling for it and buying all this stuff.
You could have bought a shitty-ass Android. They don't change their product like Apple does. Doesn't work very well, but you could. But if you're willing to have an inferior phone, you can have it. And
I'm sure. What?
You could have it, and it's inferior, but it works. It'll make phone calls.
I'm sure there's a pay-as-you-go phone somewhere out there that I could probably get.
Oh, I'm sure there is. What's that company? Reliant Wireless or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's
Community Wireless. It's like $10 a month.
Man, it was so frustrating. We were literally in that store for over 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, that's
to get phones transferred. There were two guys working. They were great guys, nice guys, super nice guys. I won't say which store, but they were great guys. And one guy was working with a family when we got there on their laptops because there was something wrong with their passwords, this, that, and the other thing. And I asked the guy that was sitting there because we were leaving, and they were still sitting there. They were there when we walked in the store. They were there when we walked out of the store.
Nice.
I said, "Good luck with whatever you're doing." He was like, "It's been well over 3 hours that we've been sitting there."
Ugh.
I wanted to tell them, look, I'd burn your laptop, burn the phones, tell the kids they're screwed, and leave.
Well, I don't understand why you went to the store. You're smart enough to just have them send them to you and turn them on.
Okay, so you know what we did? We got our daughter's phone, the old phone, that way, online, right?
Yeah.
And they sent it to us. It was a Christmas gift. They couldn't even find that phone in their system. It was through Verizon that we got it online. And they couldn't find it in their system. The phone doesn't even exist. Well, then, if it doesn't exist, then I want all the money that I've been paying for the past 2-3 years on that phone. I want it back.
Yeah. Well, then they found it magically. Then, of course, they found it magically, right?
Well, of course they did. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they found it or not. I'm still paying for it. Jim says...
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Trip, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.
Charlie Kendall's Metal Shop now has its very own Facebook page. Just look for CK Metal Shop and you got us. The latest metal news, metal shop showtimes and links, along with all the metal that matters.